Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining me on another episode of the Tia Talk Podcast. Oh, why I have to say that. It just makes me sound professional. You know what the name of this thing is called, right? You're here. Oh, my goodness. Well, you got to be professional once in a while. So I had an interesting comment come across one of my social media platforms the other day. I know I kind of had to chuckle because um, anybody who knows me, like really knows me, um, gets me and gets how I am. So when I saw this comment, and I forgot what the post was about actually, I don't remember, but I had written it, and somebody in the comments said, "Oh, Tia, you sound so lonely. It must get lonely, you know, you just being there by yourself and just your dogs." And it made me laugh out loud. I'm like, if only you knew how wrong you were. I am anything but lonely. Matter of fact, I welcome welcome the aloneness when um, I'm not being bothered. I'm very consumed in my work. I do love to work. Um, and I got that from my stepmother. My stepmother raised me very strict. She was a workaholic herself, and she became a single mother to me. And when she married my father, and then years later, he left her to take care of me, and I wasn't even her natural born child, but she became a workaholic and to support not only myself and her, but our menagerie of animals that, we grew to love. And she is the reason that I love animals as much as I do. So I do love to work. I'm not one of these people that could go on a cruise, even though it sounds lovely, but I could never go on a cruise and relax because my mind would be going the entire time. Oh my gosh, did I do this? I got to do this. Get me some Post-it notes. I got to make notes. So, I love being alone, but I am anything but lonely. I don't enjoy like hanging out with people. And I don't mean that in a miserable, I hate people kind of way. Because let's face it, that is a um, that is a common thing amongst animal people. I mean, come on. Don't they all say it? Oh, I hate people. I'm not a people person. I love my dogs only or my animals. That's not me. I don't hate people. I'll talk to them. I'll be friendly if I'm out and about. I just don't have the time to hang out. So, I love being here in my house because, like I said, I live very remotely. Um, sure, if one of the locals comes knocking on my door to borrow the shovel, I get a little irritated, but I deal with it. And let me explain, even though I live very remotely, any little houses around me are not occupied on a full-time basis. They're called camps, fishing camps, or they were fishing camps at one point, way back in the day. And this area was known for cypress tree milling and fishing. So all these little houses, we'll call them for now, were once floating on the water out in the swamp. And then as the cypress milling ended, because, they cut down too many trees and they had to stop it. Um, Back then, that's how people made their money. They pulled these little houses off of the water and then got them onto more solid ground, but they still called them camps, fishing camps, or skitter camps. They were called camps. And so today they're still called camps. So all the ones around me are only visited by their owners, like on holidays or, once in a while. So I'm on the other side of a bridge, a little walking bridge on the other side of the canal, and I'm the only one over here. So when someone does come and knocking on my door, I'm like, who is that? It's supposed to be anybody out there. But I do enjoy the remoteness, and to each their own. I mean, I have friends that love living in New Orleans, and I'm like, how do you live among all those people? Me, I could go live out in the middle of nowhere. Well, I kind of do, but like really out in the middle of nowhere, and probably never come into contact with a human and be perfectly fine, as long as I had things to do. So constantly having to do the social media thing, keeping the rescue going remotely, it just keeps my mind, moving all the time. So does it get tiring? Yes, it does. I do enjoy it. Right now, it is a struggle. I'm not going to lie. Money is very difficult to bring in. Donations are at the lowest I have ever seen them. Well, I shouldn't say that. There was a time back in California where they were worse, but they're pretty bad right now. So my work that I do remotely, it is truly becoming work, because every post, every video I post, everything I do on any social media platform, I am hoping that it brings in money. So recently I've decided to get more involved in like TikTok Shop and really push forward with the Amazon affiliate storefront to bring us in money. But so yeah, getting back to my original statement, I am not lonely, which brings me up to a conversation I had with my ex-husband Tony the other day. So he is getting out soon, next year, but soon. And of course, he keeps talking about, I can't wait to come out there, and I'm letting him come out to work, actually to be like my assistant, my personal assistant. I've never had a personal assistant because I don't trust anybody in my house. I don't want anybody in my space. But he's someone I'm very comfortable with. Plus, he's going to be in the back house. Like, he's not even going to be inside the same dwelling as me. But he was saying, I can't wait. I'll be making dinner every night. I can't wait to cook for you. I said, whoa. Slow your roll there, buckaroo. We ain't going to like cuddle on the couch and watch Netflix, okay? You're not even going to be allowed in my house. You can leave food on my doorstep. I said, we're not going to be like hand in hand walking through the grocery store. You can dream all you want there. It ain't happening. So, it's just my life's different now. There was a day that I wanted to, way back in the day when I was into that kind of stuff and wanting to go to parties and dinners, and God, interesting how people change. I mean, at least I did. So get the facts straight. Tia likes being alone, but she is anything but lonely. Never. All right, guys. Well, be sure to check out my sub-series, Wild Instincts, coming to you on Thursday. And the story will continue. Until then, remember, my mission is to rescue. But my hope, my hope is one day I don't have to.